So Grant, AFC Special Teams Player of the Week, how do you feel to be honored like that?
It feels good. About time, huh? But shout out to the guys, of course. I was joking with Bubba. I said I only had a forced fumble. It must have been a slow week. But we'll take them. I'm grateful for it. Let's keep it going.
Grant, does it feel like the best season that you've had to this point?
Um, I think I'm on a climb, steady climb personally. That's just the mentality that I have. I always want to be better, and I've been feeling like I haven't been impacting this team enough. So I'm like a madman with this. I'm trying to go every week and just do my job, but do more. You know.
Do you feel when you look at this year compared to previous ones, is it the impact plays you're making that you feel maybe separates this year from the other years?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the ball finds you, but sometimes you got to go get it as well. And I think that's the next step I've tried to take in my game was just really having that, mindset, mentality, every play to go get the ball, because that's what wins games.
Grant, I know after the game last week, you mentioned being excited to go to New England and see Vrabel this week. Like, what was it like working with him last year, and what kind of impact did he have on you?
Oh no, man, I love Braves, man. He's a great coach, players coach. But like I said, that's just the mindset I have personally. I want to be the one that stands out on tape, like, are you watching the game on the screen? Like nine is everywhere, and I try to spread that, throughout the team, and it comes together well as we saw last week. So now we just got to keep that energy going.
Grant, it feels like I feel like you've always played in different spots, but this year does it feel like you're moving around more on defense and maybe where that come up?
Yeah, I think just kind of earning Jim's trust, being able to put me in certain positions, expand my role a little bit, knowing that I have a pretty good, complete understanding of the defense. So, that comes with time and hopefully more successful plays as well.
Can you just do?
Miles said, Miles is always the kind of player that the opposing offensive coordinator has to game plan around and allow to stay up thinking about.
Yeah.
Is that the guy that you want to be for the offensive coordinator? If they have to sit there and go, like, what are we going to do about Grant around that?
Yeah, of course. I want to be the one that say I keep them up at night, just like Miles. I'm sure they have nightmares about 95. So, the more of those players we got on our defense, the better for us. And that's always the mentality that we've had. It's just they got to prepare for us. At the end of the day, this is not just the Patriots. This is every week. Jim puts a slide up every week that says players they got to stop, and it's a picture of us. So, and that's the truth of the matter that we play with. That mindset travels and becomes more successful.
Hey Grant, in your previous years prior to the Miami game, let's say, you didn't blitz that much, did you?
Actually,
How many times can you remember blitzing in your whole career here prior to Sunday?
Yeah, I did blitz more on Sunday. It's something that I can do, and I give Jim, crap about it all the time. Like, you better call it. It's gonna work. And he was able to call it some of these plays, and I was able to make some plays. But it's whatever Schwartz want to do, honestly. But just know that I know he's an open book, and he can use certain players and certain schemes. But as we know, like, we try to get 95 free a lot, so that just kind of closes it up for me. But this week it was the opposite, so it happens.
So Greg said that they don't think that they've seen a defense like your guys' yet. You guys are going up against Drake May. He's got 12 touchdowns, over 2 interceptions. His rating is off the charts. So what do you guys think that you can do against Drake?
He's playing very well. He's playing efficient. He takes off when nobody's open, so he's making good decisions. So, their offense is, I wouldn't say it's a complicated offense. They just do the simple things right, and they play hard. So it's going to be a challenge for us. You got to watch out for his dual threat ability as well. So he's a good quarterback.
Going off of that, Denzel said that he's kind of glad that Drake May pushes the ball downfield so often, creates more opportunities. for interceptions. Do you kind of share that same attitude?
Yeah, I think that he does, and teams usually play us a little bit different. They like to get the ball out fast and stuff like that, and hit the perimeter because of our D line. So, as DBs, we love when they throw the ball deep. It's opportunities for us, especially Denzel. With the speed he has. So I'm sure he wants to see that ball hanging up.
Does it feel like you're being selfless when you're playing on as many special teams as you are? Or do you just feel like that's, part of the gig?
Yeah, I think that, like, the more you can do, honestly, I think this is the most special teams I've probably played in my career, and it's year 6, so I think it's setting a good example for the guys, seeing me do it, and it's really elevating my game as well.
Grant, kind of going back to, his ability to throw deep, but also to scramble and run.
Yeah.
What type of stress does that kind of put on a defense to have to cover both vertically and horizontally, with a quarterback like that?
I mean, we're familiar with it, with the Ravens being in our division. So it's frustrating as a defense when a quarterback runs for first down, but we know that's not going to, kill us, but we got to be aware of his ability to run. And hopefully, attack that ball if he decides to run as well.
Grant, Alex Wright on Monday talked about you putting together like an all-pro season, obviously on the heels of winning the Special Teams Player of the Week. Do you have time to think about some of those bigger picture personal goals and what that would sort of mean to you if you pulled that off?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm leaving some plays on the field. So, hopefully I get to make some of those. I don't know. I don't really get to pay attention to it as much. I think I'll leave that for after the season because right now we're in the thick of it. But, I'm just trying to get better every week.
Mother just talked to us about how he almost got chills after hearing about you saying that you want to go out and make plays for him. What's your relationship been like with him since he's got there?
Yeah, I mean, nothing but good stuff to say about Bubba, man. Like, the ultimate just fiery coach, played ball in the league for a long time. He's been in our shoes, and he got the answers, as far as drawing stuff up. So, yeah, we ain't got no choice but to go make plays for a coach like that,